Hey friends, welcome back to Astrology Today. This is Mel Rose, and I'm here to share some astrology with you. Today is Thursday, March 30, 2023. The sun is in Aries, so this is the beginning of the zodiac. We're feeling a lot of fiery initiative at this time, a lot of desire to initiate projects and move forward. And we've got some pretty good vibes on the page for that. We're going to talk about it in a minute. And then on the moon side of the page, the moon moves on into Leo this evening. I'm going to say about 5:30 this evening. So it's in Cancer most of the day, and then it moves on into Leo. Still very fiery vibes, right? Or cardinal vibes. Aries and Cancer are both cardinal, so there's a lot of initiative, and there's just also a lot of like heat and spark right now. So this is what today looks like on the, on the astrological chart. This snapshot is taken at 6 a.m. Central Standard Time from where I live in Fayetteville, Arkansas. So it might look a little bit different based on where you are, but the planets are all in the same positions. So today at 8:45 this morning, the moon here is trine to Neptune. We see this right here, this nice green line between the moon and Neptune. You know, the moon is about our bodies, it's about our feelings, it's about our intuitions, and Neptune is about our creative faculty. It, sort of breaks things down and imagines them in new ways, sort of Lego master style. Like you can take the parts that you have at hand and work them together in different creative ways and see what you come up with. So moon trine Neptune, a very creative vibe, a very watery, fertile vibe. We'll have some ease and ideal functioning for recreation and procreation. So, if you're not trying to make any babies, be careful about that. Today's void, of course, which is the time between when the moon makes this last aspect in the sign of Cancer and when it enters Leo, is 9 hours today. And that's a widely variable window, but today it's a nice wide open window for us to spend some time in the morning, around noon, or in the afternoon to get in touch with ourselves, to get grounded, do some breath work, meditate, journal, listen to your heart while the moon is coming to us relatively directly while it's between sign influences. Okay, do things that help you calm the mind, calm the chatter and the worry and the anxiety of the mind and the questioning, the constant questioning, right? And just get in touch with what your body is telling you, what your feelings are telling you, what your intuition, what your gut instinct is telling you, and make note of it in whatever way you want to, in ways that give you sort of a calm attitude and peaceful outlook. Okay, take some time to do that. You don't have to do it for 9 full hours, but it's a good time that comes up every 2.5 days that you can sort of get more directly in touch with your body and your heart. And then at 5:31, the moon moves on into Leo, and this is the time when our strength of character and generosity of spirit tend to shine through. Okay, Leo is the king of the zodiac, and obviously, the king of the animal kingdom. So very regal vibes. We're feeling our royalty. We are feeling, feeling our core goodness, right? Core beauty and strength, and we're just sharing it in a very giving and abundant and generous way with the people around us, and also appreciating them for the way they shine. And so, in between this happening, okay, this starts at 8:45 and it ends today at 5:31 when the moon goes into Leo. At 2:03 in the afternoon, Mars is going to come back to the full strength of its trine with Saturn for the third and final time since sometime last year, before they both went retrograde and then both went direct again. So, and when they were retrograde, when they were direct and retrograde before, they were in air signs. Saturn was in Aquarius, Mars was in Gemini for 7 whole months. And now they've both moved on into water signs. So this is their final trine for a while, and it's the final one in this cycle of 3 that we had. So, look back to last summer and what was going on for you then, because this is going to be a final, sort of a final say on the work that you've done, on the efforts that you made, bringing into it how emotionally invested you are in the work that you've done. Okay, so our investments and responsibilities are our top priority at this time, and the efforts that we make will bear positive fruit. That's that trine vibration. It brings ease of functioning. It brings very blessed and harmonic energy with this. So this is, you know, fire and earth. We are going to work, right? We are getting things done. We are taking care of business, and it's important to us. And you're not alone if you feel that way. And like I said, if you get to work, if you make an effort, the things that you make an effort toward will bear positive fruit. So that's really good news. And then right before the moon goes into Leo this evening, Venus goes conjunct to Uranus here. And they're in Taurus. Venus rules Taurus. So Venus is right at home, just loving the luxury and the sensual life that that Taurus brings about, you know, enjoying those creature comforts, probably enjoying a lot of good food, possibly also enjoying a lot of good sex or other kinds of interactions with people that are sensual and that are satisfying in that way. So you know, Uranus, on the other hand, not so comfortable in Taurus, because Uranus likes to bring about changes and surprises, and Taurus doesn't dig surprises, okay? So here we are, they're conjunct. Venus is very much in her full power here, so she kind of wins the day. So we get this, you know, Uranus-style surprise, delight, upgrades, leveling up in friendship, romance, and also in our financial lives. There are rapid changes and shifts that we might go through if you can embrace the opportunities as they come. Okay, you have to have an open heart and a positive attitude and not feel afraid, you know, when you see what you want sort of floating in front of you, even though you didn't expect to find it there, go ahead and embrace it, okay, so that you can have that sort of upgrade in the function of your relationships or your finances or whatever. So very good fortune actually kind of aspect. It really feels like some really good things could happen for us if we're keeping our eyes open and our hearts open to the possibilities. Now, coming up on Monday, Mercury is going to go on into Taurus. Mercury has rather short transits. So Mercury has been in Aries along with the Sun and Chiron and Jupiter. So lots of Aries vibes here. Mercury is going to move on into Taurus on Monday, and then it's also going to make a square from its new position in Taurus with Pluto, which it's already kind of making a square with Pluto, but it's going to culminate the full strength of its square with Pluto. And I will be back to talk with you all about that. So thank you for being here. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the notifications bell, and I will see you back here on Monday for more Astrology Today.